Okay, folks, ready to dive in. We're going deep today on something that might not sound super exciting,
Uh-huh, yeah,
but trust me, it's something every parent needs to think about.
for sure.
Life insurance, we're talking about why it's so important for parents, and we've got some really interesting insights from diversified insurance brokers.
Great source.
Yeah, they really break down the benefits in a way that even someone who doesn't love talking about insurance,
Right.
found super interesting and honestly a little eye-opening.
I can imagine.
Like, did you know that even stay-at-home parents need life insurance?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that.
It's true, because think about it. If something happens to a stay-at-home parent who's taking care of the kids, the house, all that,
Right.
the surviving parent would have to figure out childcare, maybe cut back on work, or even quit their job to manage everything.
Exactly. And that's a huge financial burden on top of everything else they're going through.
Exactly. So let's start with the basics. Why is life insurance so important for parents in the first place?
Well, the main reason is income replacement. If a parent passes away, their income is gone, and that can be devastating for a family, especially if they were relying on that income to cover essential expenses.
Like mortgage payments, bills,
All
groceries.
of that. And then you've got things like childcare education, extracurricular activities, all those things that help kids thrive. Life insurance can help cover those costs so the family can maintain some sense of normalcy.
That makes sense. I mean, could you imagine having to move or pull your kids out of school during such a difficult time?
It's heartbreaking to even think about, and that's why having that financial safety net in place is so crucial.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of stay-at-home parents, I was really surprised by how much their contribution is actually worth financially.
Yeah, it's often overlooked, but stay-at-home parents provide so much value to their families. They're the caregivers, the housekeepers, the chauffeurs. They do it all, and if you had to pay someone to do all those
Oh
things,
my gosh, it would be a fortune.
it would be, studies have shown that replacing the services of a stay-at-home parent could cost tens of thousands of dollars per year.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, so life insurance can help provide financial stability for the surviving parent to hire help or make adjustments to their work schedule so they can continue to provide for their family.
So it's not just about replacing a paycheck. It's about replacing all the essential services that a stay-at-home parent provides.
Exactly. And let's not forget about the future. Life insurance can also help secure a child's future by providing funds for college tuition, medical expenses, even a down payment on a house.
That's a really good point. It's about going beyond just basic needs and giving your kid opportunities, even if you're not there to support them directly.
Right. It's a way to alleviate some of the financial burdens that might fall on your children later in life.
So we've talked about why life insurance is important, but how much coverage do parents actually need?
That's a great question. And it really depends on individual circumstances. Factors like income expenses, number of children, future goals all play a role.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Definitely not. The best way to determine how much coverage you need is to sit down with a financial advisor who can help you assess your specific situation.
Okay, that makes sense. Now let's talk about types of life insurance. The report mentions term life insurance and whole life insurance. What's the difference?
So, term life insurance is like renting coverage. It covers you for a specific period of time, like 10, 20, or 30 years. It's usually more affordable, especially when you're younger. And it's a good option for covering temporary needs, like a mortgage or your children's dependency period.
Okay, so it's like a safety net for a specific time frame.
Exactly. Then you have whole life insurance, which is more like owning coverage. It lasts your entire life, and it can actually build cash value over time, which you can borrow against or withdraw if needed.
So it's kind of like an investment as well.
Exactly. It's more expensive than term life insurance, but it offers that added benefit. There are also other options like universal life insurance, which offers more flexibility in premium payments and death benefits.
So it sounds like there are a lot of options to choose from.
There are, and the best option for you will depend on your individual needs, your budget, and your long-term goals.
Right. So it's important to do your research and figure out what's right for you.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to ask questions. A good financial advisor can help you navigate all the options and find the best fit for your family.
This has been so helpful. I feel like I have a much better understanding of life insurance now.
I'm glad to hear that. It's a topic that can be overwhelming, but it's so important to be informed.
It really is. We started off talking about numbers and costs and all that. But at the end of the day, it's really about protecting the people you love.
Couldn't agree more.
It's about giving your family peace of mind, knowing that they'll be taken care of no matter what.
Exactly. It's one of the most loving things you can do for your family.
So after diving deep into this topic, how does this change your perspective on planning for your family's future?
I think.
Because for me, it's definitely made me realize that I need to take this more seriously and start planning ahead.
It's definitely.
Maybe even talk to a financial advisor.
Yeah, for sure.
I encourage all of you listening to do the same.
It's a conversation worth having.
Life insurance might not be the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most important ones we can talk about. So until next time, stay informed, stay safe, and take care of your loved ones.
Absolutely. XCEN